What's up, YouTube? It's Ben. I've just finished the 75 hard challenge after spending most of the summer doing the tasks of this challenge every day, which required effort and discipline. In the past, I would have put so much emphasis on the ending of a challenge like this and had a sharp drop off in prioritizing my health until I feel some sort of motivation to positively change again. But thankfully, I was aware of this behavior, particularly after being too strict with dieting in the past, which led to overeating for some time after I'd finished dieting. So I now feel better equipped to transitioning back to normal eating. However, it is still tough, so I'm making this video to spread awareness of negative behaviors and help people maintain their consistency. Overindulgence is a behavior that I personally find very interesting because it is completely controlled by the brain. I think that if people can understand how to appropriately frame their mindset, they can avoid a mentality which I feel prevents most people from reaching their goals. And the mentality that I've had in the past, and it is so common, is the all or nothing mentality. This mentality is detrimental for many reasons, but in this video I'm going to go through how I try to counter this mentality. Okay, I finished 75 hard a few days ago and I'm about to hit the gym again. So when we have a goal, whether it be improving our fitness or abstaining from a negative habit like alcohol or nicotine, it usually requires a lot of willpower, as that is why we have the goal in the first place. And the willpower it is taking us to take the necessary steps to achieve our goal creates a lot of mental tension, which, if not controlled, can actually take us further away from our goal. So I feel like you need to control this mental tension, as there's an attitude that I found myself and others having when this mental tension becomes too much and we set our goals aside for a while, and that attitude is the all or nothing mentality. In this mentality, things need to be going well or perfectly for you to be able to follow the plan. If they're not, you'll lose track of the goal until you feel motivation to try again. But these times losing track of the goal completely ruin consistency. But over the past few years, I haven't really lost track of my goal at all, as I've always been conscious of my injury, which has allowed me to be consistent over the long term. So I'm a few days after the end of 75 hard and I'm back in the gym doing an incline walk on the treadmill. Some cardio, something I never would have done before. We always should have a clear goal in mind, consistently work towards it, and you'll be so surprised with the progress you can make by avoiding the little setbacks. I also think I learned from 75 hard that you really need to be moving every day. Movement every day keeps your brain healthy and makes you want to do more. It actually gives you more energy. I also said in my last video that I want to go for more walks. Steps are seriously underrated, so I really want to make an effort to get my steps up whenever I have a rest day. I think what I've learned from doing 75 hard is that we should develop sustainable habits that we should stick to. So steps or going for more walks is a habit that I learned. I think they're great tools that we can do anywhere to burn calories or even clear your head to feel better. I struggle with the all or nothing mentality because when I finished dieting after 75 hard, the past couple of days I've struggled putting a stop to my eating each night. So today I fasted until after my walk until about 2 or 3 p.m. It's challenging, but it all requires ongoing effort. I find it easier to be consistent with things when I feel my best, particularly with health and fitness. If you have your sleep, your diet, and exercise in order, that's usually going to allow you to feel better and therefore be more in the mood to do the thing that you should be consistent with. So I find if I get up early, that sets me up for a consistent and productive day. If I sleep in, that kind of goes out the window. I think this is because if you can keep some core habits going, like waking up early, journaling, gymming, or even reading, you can help yourself stay on track with your bigger goal. A small amount of discipline can have a great effect. So something that I've learned over the past few years and has been reinforced over the summer when I completed 75 hard was that we should always be moving, keep moving. Movement is key to our health. I used to think on a rest day I should sit in bed at home, not do much. But now I would actually argue to recover your best, a little bit of low impact movement is a lot better for you. And to overcome the all or nothing mentality, I reiterate, always keep your goal in mind. I feel like the all or nothing mentality is a brain state which is sporadic and intense. So what we're trying to create through our routines and habits is a more constant mood and sustainable approach to our lives. One way to prevent the all or nothing mentality is to select your environment wisely. Temptations mean it's only a matter of time before you crack. Interestingly, after my car accident, I didn't drink for over 2 years because I wanted to give myself the best recovery, and I didn't think alcohol would help with that. But one of the biggest observations from taking over 2 years with no alcohol was the consistency in my mood. I was at a constant good level all the time. In this video, I feel like I'm ramping down in intensity of things after 75 hard, but still keeping a core routine going because, again, I know it's going to benefit my mental and physical health longer term. I feel like I built a routine during 75 hard which got me through the challenge with less friction. So I still have energy to keep my core routine going. In this video, I'm trying to emphasize that consistency is crucial to achieving anything that is meaningful to you. Everything requires mental and physical effort to sustain it at a level that makes you content. This fact alone at times is discouraging to me. I think, it's so much work, so much energy. But I've realized through my near-death experience that that is the point of all of this. The point of all of this, of life, is to live and take action. It's not to sit around, be reserved and lazy. When you feel tired or lazy, the book I just read, Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill, talked about finding your other self to execute the plan. I resonate with this because I think we have so much more energy, ability, and power than we think. But I think you give yourself the best chance of using your other self by prioritizing your mental and physical health. It's about doing the consistent, boring, hard things to live a beautiful life. Okay, thank you for watching. I decided to make this video in this transition from 75 hard back into normal life. The point of doing 75 hard was to learn from it, so I want to keep as much of this momentum that I've gained going as possible to ultimately become the best version of myself. So subscribe to follow the journey. Appreciate you watching. Peace.